Hello everyone, Mr. Happy Zap here once again. I'm in the bathroom and I've begun to ready my shower situation here. Now I've had to do a lot of preliminary work here before I started this video. And once again I'm installing these Max U-tile panels. I got two of them. This is the one for the back wall here. I believe it's 78 by 60. And then I have one for the side wall. And this is 32 by 78. So I had to do a lot of fitting and whatnot and planning. Of course, though, I have my shower stall all installed here with the cement, good and solid. Well, of course, it's good and solid, as you can hear it here. And got shims in there. I've got screws screwed in just to hold the base, I guess, in place. Do I really need to? Probably not. The cement's holding it all in place, but I just put it in there just for added support. Now I also put the blocking in to hold the right side of the U-tile. Basically, I'll show you the left side here. This lip here, it's a little narrow, narrower than I figured, but I guess the way the system is to lock together, and I guess they think you're always going to put on three sides, but I'm going to put on two because I've got a glass panels in the front and on this side here beside the toilet. So once again, I got everything leveled up, and the shower base is all in. Now what I've added is some blocking in here for a future one of those fold down seats. Figure I'd put it in there because if you don't and you decide, oh, I want to put a fold in seat, and all of a sudden you go, there's nothing behind there. So I've picked out the type of seat I want. It's 15 and a half high, and then I believe 18 wide, so I got plenty of blocking in there. Now when I put this all together, I found out that my wall here, this wall going down the hallway here, isn't quite square with the outside wall, so I'm out about, just this part here. For some stupid reason, I'm out a half an inch somewhere. I don't know what happened. But what I had to do is to make this square in here. Okay, I had to build it out half inch. So what I've done is I've put a sheet of half-inch plywood top to bottom in this area here, due to the fact also that I've roughed in an outlet here. It's not really an outlet; it's a connection point for one of those towel warming racks that I'm going to be putting against this wall. So drywall, and of course I had to scab out the other studs and whatnot with the rest of the half-inch plywood, and then it goes back down to zero here. So probably have to put in some backing here, about 3/8 to quarter to a 3/8 to go down to make the drywall look all nicely. I also have my valves. I have a Uber a shower system, so I have my valves in place here, and I've got them pretty level. I have them 150 millimeters apart. That's what they call for. And so now I have to bring my PEX pipe up here. That's the next step. And then also what I'm going to do is still put a piece of half-inch plywood in this area in here, down, just to give more support for this for the U-tile, being that it's built out that half-inch. Had to build it out the half-inch here. So I'm going to put some more backing in here, and then that'll give me lots of strength when I put the shower unit in behind it. And at the same time, I'm going to put some 3/8 plywood behind here, and behind this great big piece, and just for more stability, more support. Now I did have a piece of half-inch on there, and it was too thick, so I think 3/8 should be fine. I'm going to put that up there, fit the piece in again, make sure it all works good, then take it out and permanently put it in place. So I'll probably start it down here, and then at the so it covers the majority of it. and that should make this whole system really, really solid. Now I'm gonna have to do this in a few parts here because I'm not quite ready to put that in place. I still have to once again put that plywood on, put this plywood on here, once again fit everything again, make sure everything's all good, and then from there I'm going to be running a bead of silicone across there so that bottom of that sits on it. I'm actually going to use some of that marine stuff instead of just straight silicone. That should seal it up, and then of course after you caulk like you would tile once you got everything in place. And then same thing over on this side here for the bottom of that. Run that marine silicone along here, and then stop there, and then that should seal it up good. And once again, then fill up, and then fill once again once it's in place and everything's good. And then just take the caulking along there like you would a normal shower. Now I have a framed shower glass system to go in, and once again I got a really good deal on it. Looks nice, but from here to there, when I put the U-tile and everything in, I just had enough space to get it, and it's gonna end up right there, dead, right up against it. So I needed 58 and a half inches, 58 and a quarter inches, and that's what I have is 58 and a quarter inches. So I don't have much room to spare because of what I lost here. But it's all going to work good. There should not be a problem. Now, as far as the PEX goes, it's not really a big job really. I've got my my washing machine box here, and the fittings from the for the taps, I had to put them together, and I used Teflon tape. Now I use the thicker Teflon tape that I'm used to from the industry, and this I find for using these for airlines and plumbing and whatnot, especially airlines, it really does a good job. So I'm not gonna, I've got them really tight here. Now the PEX itself just slides on, as you can see over there with those previously, just when we were over at the other. And all you do is you use one of these rings here. Like this is one style, and then you use this particular tool right here, and it releases, and then you put your that tab, the ring. I can't really see it, right in there, and you come down about an eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch down, and then you take this tool, and basically all you do is just squeeze it here, just squeeze it, and it'll once it's squeezed far enough, it'll release, and you've supposedly got a good connection. So I've got these two dropped into the basement. I'm considering putting that foam insulation around here, just for sweating. Once again, you're only going to do it once, so go buy some of that stuff, put that in place. And so I just got to go now into the basement and cut off lengths of this pipe here to have enough to go to the two manifolds, hot and cold manifolds. And then I'll be pushing the pipe up through here, and then connecting these guys, and then from there pretty much I'm ready to once again put everything in place permanently, and getting ready for the drywall people. So probably what I'll do is the next video after this, for the culmination here, I'm just going to show you what the finished scenario looks like. And because really, caulking along there and along here, so it's you have to be this here, because this tile is all one piece, and you're not just tiling, putting your backer board on and putting tile over that or whatever, or tub surround. It's a little more time consuming. Probably even if I had to put an actual shower surround in one piece or whatever, I would have ended up with this build out problem anyway. So being that's built out, everything's going to be fine, and it's going to work just fine. So yeah. So like I said, I'm going to put that piece of that 3/8 piece of plywood back there, and the next time I show you this here, it should be permanently in place, and maybe it might even be drywalled by that time. So, and then I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with that framed shower door system, glass shower door. So I guess that's about it for now. I just wanted to give you a bit of an update here. Like I said, I'll give you a quick one once I get these panels in place to show you, what I've done. Oh, and as far as the panels go, they have these tabs here. You can see right here. And what this does, you install this one here first permanently, and it's got like slots here so that when you slide the other panel in, and it pops down in and locks in. So that's kind of cool. That way it's not going to do this. It shouldn't anyway, because this is solid. So it's actually a pretty solid system. Yeah, basically once this is in, all I have to do is just put the shower tower in, and definitely going to need a hand. I'll need a hand to put in this glass system because that glass is heavy. But once I get the rails up and whatnot and everything fitted, just a little bit of caulking and just caulk it up, and then the shower will be ready to be used. Just have to hook it up. Make sure I hook up the trap down below, or I'll have a mess down there. So like I said, I'll come back at you when I have the panels in place, and away we go. Okay, so until then, everyone keep a cool tool. I'm out of here. Bye for now.